Hey guys, I am so happy to be back and to be on another video. You know, just adding another video is just really rejuicing, really relieving, really just, oh, it makes me feel so good. But I am going to hit y'all with another conversation video, Untavian conversation. And we're going to be talking about something that happened to me last year. And I will tell you right now that watching this video, I bet that you will think I am the stupidest person on earth, or you will just really want to punch me in my face next time that you see me. I'm not even kidding. I am dead serious. So guys, I'm going ahead and get into the video, and I just hope that y'all just, you know, hang in there, because what I am about to give y'all is a talk that is just really, that's just like, really? Did you really go through that? Really? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Just, was you happy to be in that spot? So guys, I am about to go ahead and let you know my little situationship that happened last year, and I was mentally out of it. I was not in a good spot at all dealing with this person. I, from the jump, was just I was just in a bad boat, and I should have known, but I was too naive to really even give a care. So this was, of course, in 2016, and it was around August. I think it was in the middle of August. Doesn't really matter. It was in August in 2016 last year. And I was playing I was on my Xbox, and I was playing a video game. I was playing Black Ops 3, actually. And I'm just playing, I'm just having fun, doing me. And back then I had a headset, but I never used it because I was very shy. I was nervous to using it. I was nervous to meet new people. And me, I grew up in the country, so I really didn't have friends like this. So I wasn't an open book. I wasn't too out there. And so there was this one time when I was playing, and this guy added me as a friend on Xbox. And so he sent me a party invite. The first time I didn't join. It was another day where he sent me another party invite, and I actually accepted. So I didn't put it in my mic because I just was wanting to hear what he had to say, or, you know, blah, 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 because I was just too afraid to talk. So, you know, he asked me if I wanted to join this little clan and all that, because he said I was good, which I know I am. Y'all will see. Y'all will see my videos. Y'all will be like, ooh. If y'all in the Xbox and stuff, if y'all in the games, y'all see my skills, because I'm a bad bitch. That's how that works. That's how I roll. That happened, and we, I didn't get on a mic, you know. I just pretty much texted him when he was asking me questions out loud. I was just sending him a message throughout the Xbox and told him I had to go one day, and then that was it. And I told him that before I got off the game, of course, I told him I was going to get back on so we could play, and I could, you know, hang with his, you know, play around with his clan or whatever. The next time when I got on Xbox, I joined in. I actually talked. I had, you know, got out my little comfort zone, and I was saying, nice to meet you, you know, blah, 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 blah. Now, we were playing for a while. It was probably like 3 or 2 hours. But see, knowing me, when I usually play on the Xbox back then, I was on for 8 hours. I was literally on the whole day. You know, that was me. When we was playing, I was playing with his whole clan. He had a lot of people in this party. And what the party is, we chat and, you know, you just invite people in, we chat or whatever. He had a lot of people. Whenever the party started to get real hectic and loud and stuff, he really couldn't hear what I was saying. So he just invited me to his own little private party. And that's when stuff started to get a little ooh. When I went into the little party invite, it was me and him and another one of his friends, and we were just talking about stuff. When the other guy left, the guy asked me questions. The guy, and this is the guy that I need to make up a name. This is let's name him Joe. So. And Joe is the person that, you know, invited me and all this other stuff. And this is who's the video about. This video is about Joe. Joe asked me questions like, well, I don't even know how this conversation even started.
He asked me questions like if I was into...
Damn, how did it start? Anyways, he was asking me questions about like, was I gay and all that other stuff. And he was asking me if I had a boyfriend or what, have I ever done this, have I done that? No, I haven't done anything because I was inexperienced. He was like, oh wow, you should try that. Now I'm on the right track. Now I remember, yes. So he asked me all these questions. He was like, oh, well, you should try one day. It was fun. And he was, this character Joe was saying how he had a boyfriend one time and that they, you know, was doing good and everything, and things fell apart, you know, with all that. And so I was like, well, you know, you're a cool person, and I'll say, well, I'll see you later. And then we ended up getting each other's phone numbers because I guess we was on a friendship level. So we ended up exchanging numbers, and we started talking and stuff. We was actually on the phone we wasn't texting, but he got off the Xbox and then we started talking. Then we talked about things that we wanted to get off our chest. We talked about personal things. He had things going on his side and I had things going on my side, and we just kind of, you know, helped each other out with that. Then, this is when I was being so desperate and thirsty. I hope this is recording. I'm sorry guys, I'm just making sure my phone records because it doesn't make a sound when it stops. So we started talking about things, and me, like I say, I got desperate, and I guess I got drugged in of trying to be labeled as this couple thing. He was saying how we can try this or whatever, and I'm just like, cool, because I was really desperate. I was lonely back then. I'm still lonely now, shit. I'm not even gonna lie. After that, we really started talking 8 hours a day. We really was talking every single day, all day, literally. And this got to the point to where instead of me being on the Xbox, I would go in my room and just shut everybody out, close my door, just talk to him. Alright, so this is where everything goes downhill. I was so happy, so blinded of what this was, that everything started to, I guess, show his true colors. So he told me that one of the people that was in the Xbox Live party was his son. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, how was that? He said that his son was a adopted son, so he took him in. And the guy that I'm talking to also revealed to me, Joe, also told me that he was rich. And he was in the military. I'm not saying he didn't say all this at once, but I'm just saying these are things that he told me while I was talking to him later on. He told me that he was in Navy SEAL 6, I think that's what it was. He told me that he had 3 different baby mamas. One was still finna have his baby, and they also had kids in the past where he took them in, so he had a total of 8 kids. He told me he was adopted by a white family. He told me that he was beat as a child, so he was from home to home with adoptive families. He told me that he had a twin brother and they didn't like each other. He told me that oh my gosh. He told me he had bone cancer. He also told me that he was born with a cat. And when I say cat, I mean B-A-G-I-N-A. He told me he had both, actually he told me he had both parts. He told me he knew a lot of connections with people that could help me with my music that I write. He told me that his original parents was killed in front of him. He told me that while he was in the Navy and the Marine or whatever you call it, he had so many stories about him saving women and men almost dying, and they praised him and all the other stuff. He told me all these things, y'all. And I was just like, especially after the hermaphrodite, I guess is what it's called. Anyways, when you got a cat and a D at this, when you got a, you know what I mean, at the same time, a hermaphrodite or he, she, it's one of them. After that, I was just like, yeah, I'm just pretty much through. Y'all, he sent me a picture of somebody that he said was his child, and I went on Google and then seen the picture, and it was not his child. If I find the picture, I will show you the one that I seen, and I looked it up, and I'm just like, no, this isn't, no, that's not your baby. I brought that up and to him, and he just hung up in my face. And that's another thing. when we had stupidest arguments ever, he would literally hang up in my face. So me thinking that we should, work on things or communicate because I want this to be a real relationship, he started hanging up in my face every chance he get whenever we argue. When things like that happen, I was working at Whataburger at the time, and I would go in depressed. I would text him like, why aren't you answering my phone? Why do you keep blocking me? Blah, blah, blah. And y'all would be looking so toe up. People would literally ask me what is wrong. I would tell them, and they would be like, you need to leave him alone. He just preying on you. You need to stop. He just doing this stuff for attention. You know damn well he is not going to be with you. You need to quit the shit. Quit the shit. Find somebody else, goddammit. You don't find no hoe off of Xbox and expect true love. You don't. You just don't. So, I started realizing stuff around, I've been realizing it. Actually, no, I didn't, because if I did, then I would have left it alone. But around December, I was just like, let's just be friends. We were, he said that was cool too. But then every time we talked, he would try to be like, oh, well, I miss you. I really wish you could be my boyfriend again and all those. And so, I was just kind of through. And it was just a mess. I was literally going through it, and I was thinking, "Ooh, this shit is serious. I'm really just toe up. My mind and my heart is just beat down." And there were times where I would listen to music when I was drained, and when I listened to it, it was just like, "Oh, this is so depressing." When I'm happy and glad and stuff, if I heard that same song that I was drained and depressed with, I would feel the same way. So I would have to change it because I didn't want my mood to switch. With this situation, I was writing so many songs. I mean, literally, I wrote over 40 songs, and it was just putting me in my feelings. I was full of emotion and everything. I was beat up. Guys, he told me that he had a marriage ring for me. He told me that he was going to help me and my family out because we was going through some things financially. And he was going to help out because he was so-called rich. And he was going to buy me a Mercedes. He was going to buy me a house. So that way I wouldn't have to work and I'll just focus on school. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you do this for me. Oh, for me? Oh my gosh. Nobody's never done anything like that for me. So I'm just, I'm so locked in. I'm just like, oh, this man might be for real. Y'all, one time he asked me to marry him over the phone. What did I say? I said yeah. Now this is still back when, before I'm realizing stuff, and I'm like, okay, let's be friends. This is before then. I'm just saying. He asked me to marry him, and I was stupid enough to actually think it was real. Now, guys, me being young, I know that I'm supposed to learn stuff and all this other stuff, but I was only 18, and I could be smart. Like at the age of 18, I'm not really mad at myself, and I'm grateful for the experience because it's something that I had to go through. But I didn't really experience much back then. So, I mean, I never had like a boyfriend or a real girlfriend or any physical relationship, or neither was it a long distance relationship. I never had that. So, I mean, I guess I was just, I was desperate, naive, and lonely enough to go in that situation. So, guys, this video, I really want to get out there and go ahead and, oh, wait a minute. I wanted to just let y'all know that story. I actually had a video, I think it was titled it was called My Rant. It was called My First Story Time. That was a long video. I was like, I think probably around the second video I had on my channel. And I was talking about this situation. But I actually wanted to make it seem a little bit better and clearer. Y'all, this situation is just, it was funny but crazy at the same time. And the last time we talked, well, actually it wasn't the last time we talked, but before the last time we talked, and then it was a great big wide amount of time when we didn't talk, he told me that he was married, called me a bitch, and hung up in my face. That's how that ended. And I'm not surprised because, to be honest, I think if you ask me, in my opinion, I really think that he actually was in a marriage, but it was just really rocky. And he would isolate himself away from his wife and kids. And he was just, because I guess they was going through something, and he was sleeping by himself, and they was just going through it. And I guess I guess I was his little release. I guess I feel good about that. Think positive. That is my story about me and Joe. And it wasn't too good. It wasn't too good. It wasn't too good. So, I hope y'all know that I am not talking to this person no more. I am talking to somebody totally different. I am moving myself from bad people in my life to people that can actually support me and help me. I'm doing much better without the person. I'm doing much better understanding things and taking things one step at a time. I really just don't care, you know, when it comes to people saying they have things for me and it can get me further, like a record deal, or they can buy me this or buy me that. I really just don't care anymore, because after that, in another situation now, having another talk video, I just pretty much just don't believe it. I mean, I'll think, okay, cool, but if it don't happen, it won't get me down, because I already prepared myself to know that it won't happen. I'm used to it. So yeah, guys, I hope that y'all liked the video. There is actually a part 2 of this video. I hope y'all don't see me spitting, because it will be a part 2 of this video where he had called back and I was stupid enough to answer the phone. This wasn't recent, guys. This is not recent. Do not think that I am still doing the same BS. Don't think I'm stupid. Do not punch me in my face when you see me. Do not hate me. Okay, I will see y'all later. I hope that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share my video. Hopefully we can get some new people on my channel and help me out and just live my journey. I was supposed to have a vlog today, but I did not get paid today. Something came up and effed up my plans. It's gonna take y'all to the mall because we was having a special week and buy one and get one free on the sale section, and I had stuff on hold and now it's gone. I just thought about that. But it's okay, guys. I will be a bad bitch another time when I get a check. Guys, I hope that y'all liked the video. I hate when I say I will love you. I love you all. And I hope that y'all have a fantastic day and y'all be safe.